This is Tom Costello. With multiple vaccines potentially on the way, health experts must now convince Americans they're safe. After the White House interfered in FDA and CDC coronavirus guidance, Americans' confidence in those agencies and the vaccine process dropped. But now indications that confidence is slowly starting to return. A Gallup poll finds 58% are now likely to get vaccinated, up from a low of 50% in September, though 42% still say they won't get the vaccine.
We've got to make sure we engage the community. There was no compromise of safety, nor was there compromise of scientific integrity.
Vaccines typically take years to develop, but the COVID vaccines have been fast-tracked in just 9 months. Even some frontline medical workers are cautious. A third of nurses say they'll get the vaccine, a third say no, and the rest are unsure.
I think we're feeling a little reticent to step to the front of the line right now.
Veteran nurse Marie Rotacco is the vice president of the Massachusetts Nurses Union.
Nurses, of course, want to see an end to this nightmare, but I need to hear what the FDA says about the vaccine.
The former director of the CDC says both agencies have some work to do.
How does the FDA and the CDC reclaim its authority?
You get the scientists at the CDC, FDA, and NIH speaking directly and regularly to the American people, telling them what we know and what we don't know.
Tonight, the nonprofit Ad Council is developing a $50 million ad blitz to persuade Americans to get vaccinated, much as it did during the 1950s with the polio vaccine.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.